Welcome back to another edition of our Maker series. And today we'd like to share another pretty cool project with you. And I'm joined today by Olaf, who has built this robot with his son in his spare time with Infineon components. Hi, Olaf.
Hello.
Can you give us a short overview of what are we looking at here?
Yeah, as you can see, this is our Lego robot. It's a 6-axis industrial robot, and we built it just for curiosity for us. And at the beginning, we started with the Lego Mindstorm brick, but we very soon thought that with 4 motors, this will not work very well. So at that moment, that Infineon has brought its new motor controller shield on the market, which is a TLI 94-112. This is the shield here on top, which can control 6 motors at the same time independently. And this fits perfect well onto our Lego robot. After building this robot, we took this shield and the XMC 1100 microcontroller from Infineon to control all of these Lego motors, which we have 6 here, independently. So when I just press this button, you can see this. And on top of that, as I used 2 of these shields in this stack here, I can control up to 8 motors independently at the moment.
Wow. So this looks pretty complicated. Can you give us a short walkthrough of where the motors are placed, how the mechanics work? Just a few more details.
So we have one Lego motor here on the bottom, which is turning the table. Then we have one here on the side for the first lever, one in the cage for the second lever, here at the end for the finger turn, and 2 motors in this cage for turning this finger up and down and rotating it. And a 7th motor, it's a micro motor, which is placed here. This one can control the gripper at the front.
Can you maybe give us a bit of an overview of like how did the programming work? How did you all put this together?
As we took this motor controller shield, at the same time, Infineon also brought its new Arduino library in place, and we used it here so we can just take the ordinary Arduino IDE for that, and with a little library from Infineon, we could start and control the motors. So this functions I marked here are the starting function, which starts the robot and also finds all the motors which are attached to the shields. And the second one just gives some information of the product. And also we can control with the microcontroller shield the tacho encoder of the Lego robots. So when I turn here one lever, you can see that I can get the positions of these motors. And if I restart the program, you can see it will take some time, but you can see that at the beginning this library will find all the attached motors by itself.
Wow, that's really impressive. And since this is so complicated and you put so many things together, can you tell us how long did you and your son work on this all together?
So this is the second version of our robot, and it took in total around about 6 months to build it together with my son. And on top of that, 2 to 3 months for the programming. And we have also a web front end on top of all of that to control the microcontroller from a browser. So, and also at the meantime, you see microcontroller starts, and here we have an overview of all of the 7 motors, which we have yet at the moment under control of this motor controllers.
Wow, and since you spent so much time with this, can you share a bit of info? What did you learn during this whole process, and what kind of tips would you give to others who are interested in building something similar, maybe?
First of all, we did it, of course, for fun. So we learned a lot of things, how to build this Lego gears and levers and so on. And for tips and tricks for that, just go to the internet. There are a lot of things you can find for building such a Lego structure. For the microcontroller part, Infineon has an GitHub repository. There you can find all the libraries and also the Arduino port, which is a very easy start for this XMC controller and also for the Arduino for the motor controller shield.
Wow, and you already mentioned that you built this whole thing with your son, that your son has actually programmed a web interface. So not by coincidence, we have his son, Marcus, here who's with us today. And he's going to give us a demo on his web interface that he programmed for this very robot. Hello, Marcus. Thank you for taking your time. Can you give us an overview about the setup we're looking at here?
Yeah, this is a web front end. It's designed to run on a server, independent and remote from the actual web device, the browser. So I can control the robot via a mobile or notebook device. It shows all the engines detected, and I can control the positions and the speed, and all of them are able to be controlled independent from the other.
So each of them independently from each other.
Yeah, all of them have its own parameters, and I can input them independent from all the other engines and parameters in this program.
Wow, pretty nice. And what are you planning for the future? Where's this going from here?
Yeah, I'm working on a node editing area, so I can put all the nodes together and drop them into each other like an easy to use coding area, like the actual one from Lego, Mindstorms, for the Lego brick.
But this one will work for the Infineon XMC controller.
It's designed for the XMC controller, and it's independent from any Lego device or software.
Pretty interesting. Good work. Thank you, Marcus. So thank you for watching today. If you're interested in starting your own project, or if you're in the process of prototyping something, go to infineon.com/makers. That's the place where we have all our demo boards, evaluation kits and alike, and the software for it. So infineon.com/makers. Or if you're interested in our Arduino port of our microcontroller software, then go to github.com/Infineon. Thanks for watching.